Hey guys, PMHK here. Obviously, now if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're an OG, welcome back. I make tech videos every week, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do just that. Also, click that notification bells button so you can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Now, as most of you might know, I am currently traveling. If you don't know, I am from Angola, originally from Angola, Luanda, but I've been living in South Africa most of my life. So I'm back here visiting my family, and obviously I decided to do this what's in my bag tech video, which I actually didn't want to make any videos while I was here, but although I didn't come with the plans of making any video, I brought out most of the essential gear that I normally need to make a video. As you guys can see right now on the table, I have my iPhone 12 mini, which is the iPhone that I have been using for the past year. This thing came out last year, depending on when you're watching this video. And I have my audio recorder here, which is what I'm using to record the audio. As you guys can see today, I have it actually properly set up. On the last video, the audio was a little bit not as good as usual because this thing wasn't recording. So this is what I'm using to record the audio, and it seems to be working fine. The camera that I brought out is a Sony A7C, which is a loaner from Sony, which is Sony obviously in Middle East and Africa. The lens I'm using is the G Master 2.8 16 to 35 lens. As you guys can see, I can actually get pretty close to the camera because it's actually right in front of me, which is something that I'm actually not used to while I'm shooting when I'm back home or back in South Africa, which is like I call home because, as I mentioned, I lived there most of my life. So this video is mainly for me to show you guys what I brought out in my tech bag. As you guys can see, this is the bag that I unboxed on a Mystery Tech video. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go and you check it out. Let me just move my mic so I don't mistakenly switch it off, and we gonna go through what I have inside this big bag. Let's jump and we'll start going through all the things that I have inside this bag, which is why most of you actually clicked on this video. So hopefully I'm not going to drop anything, because this is really not a so much travel friendly bag. This is mainly a day carry bag, but I just threw everything inside and hoped for the best. So let me unstrap this side, and also for now we'll just leave it like that. All right, so first of all, I have my Tom sweets, which good for traveling. You always gotta have either sweets or gum, because you're going to be sitting without opening your mouth, and you know what happens when that is the case. So okay, everything is falling off. First of all, we have my Mac Mini, which is the machine that I brought out since I don't have a laptop and I needed a big machine in case I decided to actually make a video. So this is the thing that this is the machine that I'm going to be editing this video on. This is still the Intel one. As you guys know, Apple has the M1 Mac Minis now. This is an Intel one, which has been already connected to this TV. I just took it off, put everything in a bag for the sake of you guys and this video. So we have also my Sony headphones, which is what I use. It actually has good noise cancelling. I'm gonna have the version of this Sony noise cancelling headphone in the description, and most of the other items also are going to be in the description if you are interested. Now, I've had this guy for over 3 years now, and I still haven't seen the need to change, also because the other ones cost quite expensive, and this guy here, it's actually a little bit on the budget. So let's put that one on the side. And since we are on the topic of music and headphones, I also brought out the Sonos. This is the Sonos ROM, which is a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled speaker. When I'm back home, it connects to the Wi-Fi system together with the other Sonos speaker, creates a good surround or all house sound system. But here I'm using it mainly with Bluetooth, but also managed to connect it to the Wi-Fi, and my dad kind of has a Bose system there that also supports AirPlay, so I can actually connect the speaker to that speaker to have also bigger sound than this alone would create. I have this tripod or GoPro stick which I hook up with a tripod stand. These are all just in case I really decided to shoot video, but I haven't used this. The other item that goes with this one is are these legs here. These are the Manfrotto. Tripod is actually good for people that vlog. It's actually quite tiny, and you can place your camera there and give it a little bit of more stability. And if you want to make it a little bit higher, or if you want to like have a little setup like this, but because I have a big lens it wouldn't work, you can actually also use this guy similarly as you would use a monopod. But I normally use this either with the phone or with my small camera, the A60 400. What else do we have here? We have my power bank. This is the Rave Power. It's actually on 100% right now. This is a 15,000 milliamp power bank which supports charging via USB-C. This is going to be in and out charging, and you can also put USB-A here for you to use to kinda actually also charge, as you guys can see right there. And then we have my iPad. This is mainly for media consumption. I don't really use this much more than for that. I also use it to reply to some emails connected with the keyboard that I have in there, which is the keyboard that I also use with the Mac Mini, but because it's a Bluetooth keyboard that uses multiple pairing devices, I am able to pair it to the iPad Air 4 as well as my Mac Mini. And if I want to, I can actually also connect it to my iPhone, which is something that I really don't see myself using. We're gonna leave this little bag here for the last one. This is the bag where I have most of my cable and the smaller accessories, so this will do last. We have the keyboard that I've just been talking about. This is the Logitech keyboard. Also have a video on this guy here. As you guys can see, it's a little bit dirty. I'm gonna have to clean when I get back to South Africa. But yeah, it's quite compact, fits in the bag quite nice. Hence, I brought this one and not the other one that I have, which is a little bit on the big side. We also have the mouse, which is here, also a Logitech mouse. This is the Logitech MX Master. This is the 2. You have the 2S and the 3 right now, but I'm still stuck with the 2 because I really didn't see much need in upgrading yet, but maybe in future I'm gonna be also upgrading this guy. So let's put that on the side, and then we have a extra storage. It's a hard drive. It's an external hard drive that I have some of my files saved, and just in case I ran out of space on the Mac Mini, it's always good to have it and not need than not have it and need it. What else do we have here? My wallet, which actually I forgot that I brought out. This is my card holder. Oh wow, I have a couple of rands right there. So this is my card holder, and it holds card basically. I like this guy. I've been using it for over 3 years also. It's actually a really old card holder. Had a video on it. You guys can go and look that up on the channel. Okay, we have some sweet wrapping there. And I think that's it for what's in the bag, apart from what's inside the small bag. Oh, we also have an air tag here just in case I misplaced my bag. But honestly speaking, if the bag is stolen or I leave it somewhere, maybe if I leave it somewhere I'll be able to find it, but if the bag is stolen, they just gonna chuck this thing away. Obviously if they know what this is, but I doubt most people would know what this is. Now this is a toiletry bag, but I use this to keep my cables. As you guys can see, this is a Nivea men toiletry bag. I love this lens. Is it on focus? This is a Nivea men toiletry bag which I have most of my cables inside. So let's start. Let's pull the first one. Let's start with maybe the power bricks. I came out with two, where's the other one? I came out with two power bricks, one mainly for my iPhone, okay, and one that I alternate between my iPad and Apple Watch. This one here is the Anchor one, as you guys can read right there. This is from Anchor, 20 watts, and this one is the original Apple one, also 20 watts. So next up we have some cable. This is an iPhone cable. This is a lightning to USB-C cable. This is by Rev Power, actually really thick and black, so it really doesn't get dirty or doesn't show any signs of dirt, unlike my white cable. This is a 2-meter cable that I use to charge my iPad and anything else around the house that uses USB-C. As you guys can see, really dirty. I have a cable tie here, which is actually keeps the cables in check. I really like this cable tie here, and I use it in most of my long cables. And then we have this USB-A to micro USB cable, which I really haven't used yet, also brought out just in case. Put that on the side. And then we have my Apple Watch charging case. Something just fell. This is just a plastic stand that I've always kind of used. As you guys can see, it just makes easy to place the watch when you want to charge it. And this is the old USB charger, USB-A charging cable that used to come with the older Apple Watch. I think this is from my first Apple Watch. That's a series 700, and they used to include a 2-meter cable, which actually has changed, unfortunately. Next up we have the main guy here in terms of powering and charging. This guy here is an Cock power bar, which comes with a USB-A, 2 USB-A and 2 regular port for power. This is the European standard, which is also what's used here in Angola, Luanda. So this guy here goes straight to the wall without an adapter, which is a plus. And then we have, this is the cable for the external hard drive. We have a little lighting just in case I need lighting, which is something that I actually haven't used, and right now I'm shooting against the window, so the lighting outside is fine. Hopefully it's not changing too much, so if it's changed during this video, you know that it's the ambient light. It's not my fault really. This is an Aperture an Aperture Amaran ALM9. And next we have a card reader. This is an Autumn card reader, just to read the footage after I'm done and I go edit. This guy here is a phone holder, so in case I want to shoot something with the phone, I put it here, holds the phone. It comes with this little Bluetooth remote that is attached right here, and I can just put it on the tripod or put it on that selfie stick gimbal that I have down there, and voila. And then we have more cables. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable, just in case I need to charge 2 USB-C devices at the same time. And then lastly, we have, actually not lastly, we have another phone holder. I actually didn't know I brought both phone holders. It actually has a little Joby bowl head, just for you to maneuver your phone around and change the orientation. And then you have this thing here. This is an arm that actually always come in handy if I want to maybe make a new contraption or just hold something on it. The light would go here. I'll just have maybe to, let's just make a contraption here. I would have to just tighten it somewhere here, and then it would go there. I can even put also my audio recorder right there and record some audio. I'm just being careful that I don't switch off the audio anymore. So yeah, that's basically it. I feel like I brought a lot of stuff that I really haven't used at all, and I don't think I'm going to use. But as I mentioned, it's always good to have and not need than not have and need, which you're really not going to find it because you don't have it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what on those devices actually, or if you have, let me know if you have any of these devices on your arsenal. If not, let me know which devices you use as an alternative, if you use it at all. But obviously also give this video a like because it actually helps the channel a lot. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Also click the notification bells button so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. And I'm going to catch you guys on my next one, most probably back in South Africa. Peace.